cars in the air. Stack that cheating, but nobody care. You hustle and fold, that's the game we play. The dealer's blind to the price we pay. Life's a gamble, a hot topic today. Roll the dice, but the odds never sway. Talk about it, fight about it, find a way. Life's a gamble every single day. Politicians lie while the streets stay raw. Laws get written, but who writes the law? Rich stay climbing, poor dig deep. Dreams so cheap while the shadows creep. Money is power, so they say. But what's the cost when your soul's in play? Life a gamble, hot big today. Roll the dice, but I never sway. Talk about it, fight about it, find a way. Life's a gamble every single day. What will you do when the stakes rise high? When the truth's a whisper and the world's a lie. Better know your line, what you won't cross. Oh, there's no win when your soul is lost. I'm DM the plug. Tune in the day and the word to the wise. If you don't know what you will do for money, you better know what you won't do for it. You better know what you won't do for it.
Hey, yo, we about to get this thing popping. That's me on the beat in case y'all didn't know. That's your boy DM the plug on the beat. On the intro beat, y'all. Y'all come on in here, tune in with your boy tonight. Try to give people a few more seconds to join. On this Monday night, alright, let's get it. What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Hope y'all enjoying this Monday night. Hope everybody's staying safe out here. And I hope y'all tune in and enjoy the show tonight. We're gonna talk about a little Donald Trump tonight, y'all. I want to know y'all opinion, because y'all pretty much know my opinion. For those who know me, y'all know my opinion. So I want to hear some of y'all opinions as y'all come on in. As y'all come in, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow me on Facebook, share, like the video, and all those good old things. Well, y'all president done did it again. He done did it again, y'all. And the thing about it, this guy starting the war, but they ain't gonna tell American people, be careful when you're outside. Be careful because a lot of cities on high alert. So this man putting our lives in danger. This war didn't have to, this didn't have to start, y'all. For y'all that didn't know, I want to let a few more people come in as I get to showing my video clips. First of all, y'all know Donald Trump ain't never beat a net off his ass, right? Y'all do realize Donald Trump have dodged the draft 5 times. I hope everybody realize that. Because some people feel like Donald Trump can do no wrong. I think this man, they like some damn cult followers or something. I really think, in my heart, I think some people feel Donald Trump cannot do no wrong. I feel like it's some grown ass men out here that get on their knees for Donald Trump and serve him up real good. That's what I think. Because the man can't do no wrong. This man getting people killed for nothing. For no reason. How in the hell you gonna try to tell a country what they can have? You don't want them to have what we got. That's like me coming into your home telling you can't have a fucking air fryer or something. But I got an air fryer. I can cook my food conveniently. But you can't have no air fryer. You know, it's that do what I say, not as I do mentality. That's what it is, a bunch of bullies. And we all know, don't nothing last forever. Everybody think America's so powerful. Yeah, everybody think America's so powerful because we don't think things can happen here because we never seen it. We never seen missiles and bombs fall out the sky. But just because we never seen it, don't mean it can't happen. If you think about a bullet, eventually somebody join up and attack that one bullet, right? Now y'all look at this guy. Y'all probably seen this picture already. Y'all look at this guy right here. Now this is the guy that dodged the drill 5 times, y'all. But he wanted to send everybody else kids to war and lose their lives. As some already lost their lives, in case y'all didn't know. Got a lot of troops. And shout out to the United States military. I know you got to follow the orders that the commander in chief give you. The commander in chief. Y'all notice what I said. Um, Back when Barack Obama was president, Barack Obama had an agreement with Iran for them to avoid making nuclear weapons. But soon as this stupid ass, he come in and void the contract, y'all. I think he did that during his first term. And you want to come back to these same people after you done voided the contract and expect them to do a deal with you. I mean, if people don't realize America has invaded so many countries over the history of America, I don't see how any country can trust America. And you got to be a foolish ass country to not protect yourself because at any moment, Trump can feel like, oh, he could wake up one morning and feel like, hey, I want to go invade Greenland. I want to go invade Venezuela. I want to go invade Cuba. Oh, those African nations over there, Africa. Whatever you got to do, you got to build your military up. You got to build your military up. If you can't defend your country, you don't have a country. If you don't have a military to defend your country, you do not have a country. So, and I know it's a lot of racist people out there. I get, on YouTube, I get a few comments every now and then. You might have somebody say, well, if you don't like your country, you don't like your president, you should move. You should move out the hell no. I live here. I should be able to critique America. If I'm on a basketball team and I know we suck, we done lost 15 straight games, I should be able to critique that team because I play on this team. So all y'all with that racist ass attitude, but I'm gonna show y'all this clip where Barack Obama did have the deal, where he first they did the deal.
Today, after 2 years of negotiations, the United States, together with our international partners, has achieved something that decades of animosity has not: a comprehensive long-term deal with Iran that will prevent it from obtaining a nuclear weapon.
And y'all see that? But like I said, we got the asshole commanding thief. Barack tried to keep us safe. You cannot break an agreement with somebody and and expect to get that same agreement again. You got to be foolish. You break agreement with me one time, it's over. That's like you going to buy a damn car. They say your car note is $300 a month, and then they send you a letter. Your car payment done went up $500 a month. That's not part of the agreement. You know what I'm saying? But this guy, it's a little different because he voided the contract. Now, all these folks think Donald Trump's so tough. He's so tough. Donald Trump ain't shit. Donald Trump ain't never had a fight in his life. And Iran, Iraq, or Russia, or Germany, or China, whoever it may be, if y'all get a chance to see this video, I just want you to know that I, Dim the Plug, my friends and family, my loved ones, we had nothing to do with this. This was out of our hands. We got some stupid ass idiots in America that voted for this guy, but I wasn't one of them. Me and my people, we wasn't one of them, okay? So please spare us. If y'all get to dumping rockets and shit all over here, please spare me, okay? And my family and my friends and my loved ones, okay? So check this out right here. Check this shit out. Y'all come on in and subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. Please do that for your boy. So check this out, y'all. I got a little clip for y'all. Because people, I'm gonna bring receipts. People think I be lying. A lot of people didn't believe Barack Obama had that deal with Iran, but check this out, right?
Trump avoided the military draft 5 times. In 1968, a young Donald Trump stood 6 feet 2 inches tall and was an athlete. He played baseball, football, and tennis in school. He appeared perfectly healthy as he graduated from the University of Pennsylvania. This was during one of the bloodiest years of the Vietnam War. By then, Trump had already avoided the draft 4 times through college deferments. His 5th deferment came from a medical diagnosis: bone spurs in his heels.
Over a period of time, it healed up.
Trump later said about his condition, he never needed surgery. The diagnosis appeared right after he'd been declared fit to serve. The New York Times reported that a Queens podiatrist who rented office space from Trump's father may have given the diagnosis as a favor. Trump wasn't alone in avoiding Vietnam. Famous politicians like Joe Biden and Dick Cheney also received multiple deferments. George W. Bush joined the Texas National Guard, staying safely stateside. According to military records, Trump registered for the draft in 1964. He received his first college deferment just 10 days later. The pattern continued through his college years. In 1968, after graduation, he was classified 1A, available for service. 2 months later came the bone spur diagnosis. Trump claimed the condition was short-term, yet in 1972 he was reclassified 4F, permanently unfit for service. By then, thousands of less fortunate young men had died in Vietnam. The system favored those with money and connections. Vietnam became known as a poor man's fight for good reason.
All right. Y'all see that, right? Yeah, it's, ooh, that money, man. That money buy your way out of some shit, won't it? Damn. But like I said, he want to send everybody else kids over there. Ain't none of us safe now. I don't know if y'all realize that. None of us are safe. And I'm not trying to scare anybody. But I'm telling you, these folks gonna get tired of this shit. And we let so many see. America is one of the most diverse countries in the world. You got all kind of races of people over here. Anything can happen at any time. So you got to have your head like a damn swivel. You gotta be aware of all your surroundings at all times now. Oh man, it's I don't know what kind of days we living in. Um, America. Well, this guy, the guy over there in Israel, damn, I forget his damn name. Anyway, the leader over there in Iran been trying to get multiple presidents of the United States to go to war with Iran. He been doing this for a long time because he sit closer to Iran. And he don't feel like he's safe in Iran. But after all these presidents refused to do that, we had this one idiot to bite. This one idiot to bite. Now he's getting people, American troops killed. I seen earlier where they shot a damn fighter jet down. This was an unnecessary war. Those folks had did. You can get on the news. You can have the news people say what they want to do, or what they've been trying to do. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't give a damn what they want to do or what they trying to do. They hadn't done it. They hadn't did anything to us. When I walk out the house in America, here in America, I might have to worry about somebody looking like me to do something to me, or a racist ass cop that do something to me. But I've never had to walk out the house and worry about nobody from Iran doing anything to me. I never had to walk outside and worry about the Taliban or ISIS or none of those folks. It's the people over here in America that you got to worry about. You know what I'm saying? So, this guy, let me see. Oh yeah, I'm taking calls too, y'all, in case anybody want to call in and give your input. If you think this was a good or bad decision that Donald Trump. Oh man, this guy. Y'all, we got what, 3 more years of this guy? I think this guy is gonna do so much dirt and damage to America that it's gonna take 50, 60 years to get it back right. It's gonna take decades to get things back right after this guy. I'm telling you. And you got all these folks out here that's cheering them on. But they don't understand. A lot of people don't understand. War affects the economy. War is another reason why prices go sky high. It's already tough times around here for some people, including myself. Shit. It's already tough times. We don't need no more unnecessary wars. Now, if any country come over here bothering us, I stand with you all day. Let's get them, Trump. Let's get them, Trump. They came over here with that shit. Let's go. I know I'm a little too old to enlist in the military, but shit, for a good cause, you know, if I was a little younger, you know what I'm saying? I might get over there and, you know, take a couple of shots, keep my head down, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, the lines are open for any callers. I hope these other countries hear my message and hear my plea, because I don't want no part of this. If they come over here attacking us, they don't know who's supporting Trump and who's not supporting Trump. They just gonna come to bomb shit up. And a lot of people won't admit it. Out of all the damage that America has caused on this planet, America deserves a reality check. America deserves a reality check. I'm just gonna be real. How is it that who said that we was the police of the world? Who gave us that? Who said that we the police of the world? Sometimes you need to just mind your own damn business. Because what you're doing is you making multiple enemies now. So missiles come, sometimes you might not know where that shit coming from. Especially if they shut down all the communications, all satellite, all that type of shit. You might have enemies within right now that hit you and you don't know where it come from. If something blow up right now, you don't know if Russia did it, you don't know if Venezuelan did it, you don't know if damn it Iran did it, some Iranian people over here in the United States, because we got so many damn enemies. And this guy, this Trump, he's got an ego. He's got an ego on him. But I guess you can have that when you know you got the United States military behind you. Although you didn't want to go do shit, you didn't want to go fight for the country, but you supposed to be so patriotic. The hypocrisy in America is at an all-time high. It's at an all-time high. I never seen so much hypocrisy in my whole life. But like I said, you got some of these folks, they gonna follow Donald Trump, and Donald Trump gonna lead them into the burning hell. I just can't follow a guy like that. And I look at these guys that be surrounding him on TV when he on the stage speaking. And I see all these guys, sometimes they be in the Oval Office and they just be talking. A lot of these guys just be kissing his ass. I don't even understand how they can go home to their wife after kissing another man's ass like that. How could you go home to your wife and your kids and you on national TV kissing Donald Trump 80-some-year-old wrinkled ass? It just amazes me, man. It amazes me, bro. I just don't know what we gonna do, y'all. What we gonna do? Do we think voting gonna make a difference, or is this just an agenda that? I mean, if it was another president, would that have changed the situation? Do you think another president would have went and did the same thing? Who knows? I don't know. I really don't know. In this world we living in, they lie to us so much. This guy, Donald Trump, had folks thinking he was taking over, bombing them boats coming from Venezuela, had us thinking it was about drugs. And I knew all along it wasn't about no drugs. And everybody else realized the same thing after it was all over with. It was all about oil. The guy lied so much that every time I see this guy on TV, he tell at least 30, 40 lies. That's why you always got somebody to fact check him. He been lying since the beginning of the time. That's all he do is he's a compulsive liar. He's a fraud. Voting him out would at least get you something different. Yeah, you're right. You're right. It'll at least get us something different. You're right. And they need to get his ass up out of there. This guy know he's old. He don't have too many more years on this planet. But we gotta stay here, y'all. We gotta be here. We gonna be here. Our kids gonna be here, y'all. He know he ain't got too much longer. Damn, that guy who shot that ear. That guy who shot that ear. Oh, just a little bit. Just a little bit to the left, I think it was. A little bit. No, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that. I don't want to see nobody hurt, but damn, man. He hurting us, ain't he? Look at the economy, y'all. Since this man has taken office, America has been declining. I don't give a damn who the next president is. I'm gonna go vote. I'm gonna go vote. And my vote may not make a difference, but I'm gonna go vote anyway. And this guy, he think he can run again. Donald Trump think that he can go run again. Donald Trump said, fuck the Constitution. He don't want to follow the Constitution. But he's supposed to be a law and order president. How you gonna be a law and order president when you ain't even trying to follow the Constitution? But everybody know this man. You know, I ain't gonna say that because, like I said, in American today's time, who knows? Ain't no telling what might happen. It wouldn't surprise me if he become the president again, if the Congress allow him to become the president again. And then y'all, if that don't let you know America is lost its way, then I don't know what to tell you. If that don't show you, I don't know what will. Now, I said earlier, Donald Trump, that guy over there in Israel, the leader of Israel, Netanyahu, I think that's his name. He's been wanting multiple American presidents to go to war. But all of a sudden it happened at this time. At this time where you got all these Epstein files out, y'all. This could be a distraction. You was the president the first time. I'm sure Netanyahu wanted you to go to war. Well, yeah, he did. I'm sure he did. He wanted Barack, Biden, all of them, Clinton, all of them. But all of a sudden now you choose to go to war, and we know it's to distract us from those Epstein files. Oh, they got some bad, there's some bad stuff in them files, y'all. I don't know if y'all read or heard any of it. They said Trump was measuring the young folks' genital areas. He was measuring their genital areas, y'all. If you don't believe me, go look it up. I would pull it up for you now, but if I would have had it already prepared, I'll show you. But the next time, I will show you. Next time I'm talking about Donald Trump, I'm gonna show y'all those files, some of the files. But all you gotta do, you can go on the DOJ website. Go on the DOJ website, and you can find those files. It's a lot of them. It's gonna take you a couple of days if you really want to read into them. Well, just watch the news. They talk about it on the news all the time. But yeah, like I said, I'm taking callers. Anybody want to call in and express what you feel about our law and order president, our commander in chief, with his orange ass. Oh man, I cannot stand that dude, bro. And what happened to this shit? Never mind. I ain't gonna go there. I ain't gonna do him like that. I ain't even gonna go there, y'all. I might have the goddamn feds outside my house looking for me, talking bad about the president like that. But fuck it. It is what it is. You know, you gotta stand for something. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stand up for something in your life. You know this man doing wrong. You know he's burning the country down. And a lot of people know it too. They just don't want to admit it. They don't want to admit that they was wrong by voting for him. And I can understand that. I can understand you don't want to, feel like you made a bad decision. Just keep that in mind the next time we got somebody similar to him. Now, Donald Trump said he done gave the orders to whoever going. He said if Iran was to by some chance take him out, kill him, he told the United States military to destroy the whole country, to annihilate it. Now, if that was to happen, if they was to kill Donald Trump, that means some of us gonna die too. And the reason why I say that is because of the only way you can annihilate a country is by a nuclear weapon. That's the only way you can just destroy and annihilate a whole country, and that's by a nuclear weapon. So if they was to kill Donald Trump, he gave the orders to the military to go and annihilate them. That means some of us gonna die too, because I can't see Russia, China sitting back after this man done nuked them, because they'll feel like, okay, we could be next. So some of us will have to go too, and that's a sad thing to think about. Yeah, this guy just done fucked up everything. But I have these conversations with some people, and some people so naive to everything. I don't know why some people see when the tables turn. That's when people understand. Now America go and bully all these different countries, and they just haven't seen anything bad come to us in our homeland here in America. So they don't think it can happen. But I must tell you, brothers and sisters, it could happen. I guess America feel like God loves America more than other countries. You go start a war and you had the nerve to say some shit like God bless America. You feel like God loves America more than every other country or something? I mean, sometimes I be wondering like, what is wrong with these people? And I'm kind of lost with words at times, but y'all, we got to keep on pushing. And let's just remember to go vote. But the thing about voting is, who knows? You can get somebody worse than Trump. That's why I don't believe in the Republican and Democratic shit. I don't believe in that, because that's a division. It shouldn't be a side. Just whoever want to run for president, run for president. I don't feel like it should be a side, because if y'all think about Donald Trump, the way he's running his presidency, he's running it as if the Democrats is his enemies. He's not running the country looking out for the people. He's running it as the Democrats is his damn enemy. Well, you gotta work with the Democrats. Like if it was a Democratic president, you should work with the Republican the people of the government that's Republicans in order to get things done. I don't know, man. He's not looking out for the people. I can tell you that. He's not looking out for the people. Now, if anybody want to call in, I think I done pretty much said what I needed to say tonight. I got it off my chest. Anybody else want to call, get anything off of their chest, feel free to. Let me show y'all this little chump again, y'all. Look at this chump. Look at this chump. Oh, man. Y'all think Donald Trump ever had a fight for real? Who think Donald Trump done ever had a fight? I don't. Do I think it could be a resolution to this situation? Oh yeah, it could have. It was a resolution to the situation when Barack Obama had that agreement with them, and your president voided it. Yeah. But now no, I don't think it's no. I don't think it's no resolution now, because you done went over there and killed their leader. You killed his daughter and his son-in-law. So it's been bloodshed now. Think about that. You done killed their leader, his daughter, and his son-in-law. You done also broke agreements with them. So I can't really see a resolution. But who knows? I mean, I hope something happened to avoid wars, but I just don't see it. I think these folks finna go all out. And they may not have the capabilities to reach America with their missiles, but you gotta understand there's a lot of United States military bases over there in the Gulf region. So a lot of people will die. Donald Trump even said it himself. Now listen to this, y'all. Listen to this shit right here. Listen to this shit.
Combat operations continue at this time in full force, and they will continue until all of our objectives are achieved. CENTCOM shared the news that 3 U.S. military service members have been killed in action. As one nation, we grieve for the true American patriots who have made the ultimate sacrifice, and sadly, there will likely be more. Before it ends, that's the way it is.
Y'all hear this goofball? Sadly, there'll be more. Their blood is on your hands, Donald Trump. This is a war that you did not have to involve us in. And I'll tell that to anybody. I don't give a damn who don't like me because I'm talking about Donald Trump. I don't give a damn. That was a bad decision. Even though we may know that we can destroy Iran, but it still don't look good. Knowing that we could just go bully people around like that. I never liked to bully. I don't give a damn who you is. If I see you bullying anybody, I don't like you. Because you only doing that because you know you got an upper hand. That's the only reason why you do it. So I have no respect for bullies. I got a caller, y'all. I got a caller. Yo, tell the people where you calling from.
Shit, under a rock.
All right, under a rock, huh? So if you under a rock, you ain't been paying attention to this war that we about to engage in, or have
I'm paying
already
attention. That's
engaged.
why I'm paying attention. That's why I'm under a rock.
Okay, I don't blame you. I need to go hide myself.
I just wanted to comment on the dang little clip that you just showed. If people really just paying attention to that clip.
I'm gonna play it again.
And
Can you see it now?
No, but I already seen it, so you can play it again.
I'm gonna play it again for my viewers.
Yeah, play it again, and I'm gonna say what I want to say to it.
Combat operations continue at this time in full force, and they will continue until all of our objectives are achieved. CENTCOM shared the news that 3 U.S. military service members have been killed in action. As one nation, we grieve for the true American patriots who have made the ultimate sacrifice, and sadly, there will likely be more. Before it ends, that's the way it is.
So I'm gonna just say this, and this ain't even about race at this point, because when I saw that, it damn near sent a chill across my body. Because one thing that I thank God for is that I can feel people's energy, and if anybody watched that and disagree that that man is just not pure evil, then they got to be a damn fool. There was no sincerity in his voice, no empathy for those so-called lost souls or whatever he referred to them as, families. They're just pawns for him.
You're right.
This is all a game for him that he finds pleasure in. The fucking end comment was so disrespectful to the life and the families of those that we just lost. And oh well, that's how we go. What the fuck do you mean?
Right,
These are people.
He's what I call a soulless individual.
It is. I'm telling you, and I never felt evil in my life. I felt people that were not good people, but I felt a chill of evilness when I looked at him and listened to him on that video just then. That man does not care about anyone. And this, my people, is not about race, because I don't think he gives a damn about white people either. I don't think that man cares about anybody.
He don't.
I think he would sacrifice anyone, including his own damn family, to accomplish what he set out to accomplish. It is a power trip for him. He's of hell.
Yeah, you know,
Literally.
all them people
That man is evil.
all them people in his administration that made so much money.
Yes, he is evil. That man said that's just how it is. No, that's how you made it. That's not how it is. This could have been avoided.
Yes.
There's nothing about you that should be a representation of this country, nation, or people.
Right.
Period. There's nothing about you that should even be standing up there to speak. People can say a lot of what they want to say about a Barack. And I'll say this about him, and it ain't got nothing to do with color with him either. It was about how he carried himself. There was a lot of things with his platform that I did not agree with.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing I cannot take away from him is how he had his conflict resolution was admirable.
Right.
That man had amazing conflict resolution. He was what people should strive to try to be when they are resolving issues. You can't please everybody. That's just going to be that. So I don't expect any president to sit in office and think that everybody's going to be happy. You can't even please, as parents, one household with multiple kids in it. So how can a leader please everybody in the country? It's not possible because everybody's not the same and everybody doesn't need the same things. So I may have not agreed with everything during Barack's time there, but like I said, one thing he had, and you speak of a lot, was conflict resolution.
Mm-hmm.
Trump is like a toddler throwing tantrums when he can't have his way and sacrificing anybody that gets in his way, including the American people. I bet you he got him a damn bunker or whatever they call it to go in.
Yeah.
What we got.
Yeah.
What we got.
Right.
He ain't worried about it. He don't care what happened to us.
I told you.
And the best thing we could do is to have gotten rid of his ass, no matter what that took, a long time ago. Even now, I vote to knock his ass off and go put him over there and give him the round ourselves.
Right.
But here y'all go, a sacrifice. Hey, here you go. Y'all can have. We saved you the trouble.
Right.
We saved you the trouble. You ain't even got to come over here. Here you go.
I wish I can go arrest his ass. I wish I had the power to go put him in some handcuffs.
Man, what them bound said back in the day with the cowboy days.
I say, bring
Dead
y'all.
or alive.
I put them hand. Bring your old ass on over here. You going with me?
Dead or alive, baby. However, we got to get you there. Look.
Well,
Somebody got Iran phone number.
But you was speaking on Barack Obama. One thing I didn't agree. Now, I'm not a Republican or a Democrat. I really don't like no politician. I'm gonna throw that out. I don't like no politician. But one thing that I did like about Barack Obama is that he was willing to work with the Republican Party. Like I said earlier, Trump is running the damn White House as if the Democrats is his damn enemy. You got to work with these folks, man.
Because he's a dictator. That's what he was. All these countries that you're going over here trying to invade about however they're running it, but that's what you are really trying to do. You are trying to have a dictatorship. You don't want to have a government where people are working together for the greater good of everybody. No, you want to dictate.
Mm-hmm.
You want to my way or no way type of shit. And that is not what we're supposed to be built on over here. That's not what we're supposed to stand for. But that's what he wants. That's how he wants to run things.
Okay. Well,
but at the same time, look at how a man runs his own household, business, and family. People should have taken that into consideration, how he runs his own affairs before they was thinking about allowing his ass to come run a whole country.
You ever see how sometimes his wife be beside him? She don't even want to hold his hand. She don't want to be around him.
She don't.
I know she don't.
She don't. She don't. Hell, I wouldn't either. If she could do us all a favor, I mean, she the closest to him. I'm talking about,
And you would think, being his wife, when you got a wife, they more passionate. You think she'd be like giving him some type of advice, like Donald, you shouldn't do that, Donald.
No, because he's a dictator. She's not allowed to say any damn thing. You can see that right there.
You don't think he allowed her to give him no input or nothing?
Do you? Come on, hell no.
No, I really don't.
No. Come on, no.
Yeah.
She is to be seen and not heard.
Yeah, I can't. You think she really chose Donald Trump? I think she was just like, how they say Beyonce was and Jay-Z was like some type of, I forgot how they had the wording for it, but I think she was some type of,
Power couple. Oh.
no, I ain't gonna say power couple because ain't nothing about Donald Trump that.
Hmm.
I forgot the terminology of what they used to say it, but you think she chose this guy? Oh, if she did, it was all about money. Cause he ain't got no
Oh, you think
character.
that she chose him? No, or was it an arranged
Yeah,
marriage?
it was arranged marriage. Cause what
No,
that man ain't got
I think
nothing about himself. That's
no, I think it was money for her. I mean, a lot of people marry. I think that was a conditional marriage. She married him with conditions, and the condition was it was a comfortable life. Some people like that spotlight. And, I'm not speaking for her because I don't know her. I can just go by. He doesn't have any character.
right. No,
He doesn't have any honor. He doesn't have any charm. He doesn't have any intelligence.
don't have nothing
And
about
from the
himself.
looks of him, he doesn't have any stamina. So what I'm just I'm just saying.
Yeah, you're
so
right.
so what else could there be other than he had a lot of green?
Mm-hmm.
What else could you like about him? Because there's nothing about him likable.
I don't think no woman would lay in the bed with Donald Trump for free. I think he paid every woman he done ever had. He done paid.
I don't think I could lay in the bed with Donald Trump for money. And that's just being honest. Like I don't think I could. I don't think it would work. I don't think I could get it to work
Then they say
not without puking.
they say he be farting all over the place. So I hope he wouldn't. They say he be
And
farting all over the place.
and from the looks of them people standing behind him, it doesn't smell very, very good. Where's the clip?
I wish I should find it, but I ain't gonna. I'll have it next time.
The lady's face when he.
Yeah, he done
the
been in
lady-
the courtroom on stage for the microphones pick
I'm
up
just
everything.
saying, there's nothing. Like I said, nothing about him that's charming. Nothing about him that's. I can't think of one nice thing to say about Trump at all. Nothing. And I could try very hard to try to find something, just really dig deep to try to find something nice to say about him, and I can't think of a thing.
Well, I think some of the guys in this administration they'll get on his knees. I know people out here in these streets that'll get on their knees for him and serve him up.
And I'm trying to understand why. I'm trying to understand, is it the money? I mean, I'm trying to understand what is it about him.
I'm talking about like the everyday people, like
Maybe
average
because
people.
he's a bigot.
Huh?
Maybe it's because he's a bigot and they're bigots, so he's saying and doing what they wish they had the balls or nuts to say or do.
Some people just fucking ignorant.
I mean, I'm just trying to make sense of it because it doesn't make sense to me, and I'm a logical thinker, so it really baffles me when I try to make it make sense because I can't find anything logical about the situation with Trump to make it make any type of sense.
Right.
Because people say, "Oh, he's a good businessman." How? His fucking companies went under. How is he? How? I don't understand. I want back it with facts.
Now Iran and America hasn't always been enemies. They was close allies at one time. But back in 1953, America did the same thing that they doing now, going over there and try to take out their leader. In 1953.
Well, they didn't try this time. They did.
Yeah, they don't know. They did it then too. That's why when you hear people, them people over there in Iran be talking about death to America, burning American flags. But you
Right.
can't blame them. If somebody come over here and kill our president, you're gonna have people saying death to whoever did it too.
I mean, which president are you speaking of? Because they would do us a favor if they came and killed this one.
They'll do some of us a favor, but Trump got some followers. He got some cult members.
Yeah, you right, and it is that is the most logical example you could say because it is almost like a cult. Because like these people, and then you got people will do anything for money. What's the saying in your little theme song? If you don't know what you will do for money, you better know what you want.
You better know what you want.
You got Nicki Minaj. Is it Nicki Minaj?
Yeah.
What are y'all really doing?
No, she only did that. She only did that because she's an illegal immigrant and she trying to suck up to him so she can get some citizenship.
Trump don't give no two about nobody.
He don't give a damn about nobody.
Right. I'm just like, I mean, the man don't care about his own family, his own people, like the people. He don't care anything. He said, in the end of that, that's just how it is. Okay. That's pure evil.
I played that clip I don't think it was my last live I went on, where he let that man Howard Stern in his face, in Donald Trump's
Yes.
face, call his daughter
His
a
daughter.
nice piece of ass.
Who does that? Who does that? I that's what I.
So that's where you
Allow.
anybody who agree with that, you have to question them. And
That's
you
what
you
I
have to
said.
ask yourself, down with that person, if you support Donald Trump, would you let somebody say that to your daughter?
I wouldn't let somebody say that about my wife.
No, hell no.
Less alone about my daughter. I wouldn't want, as a man. I wouldn't want someone to say that about my mother.
No, you might well go and put your motherfucking hands up, man. I don't condone violence, but that's a reason to knock a motherfucker out right there. That's a reason.
So who allows them to say it about their daughter? Their child?
Only a motherfucker, excuse my language. Only a person who also said if it wasn't his daughter, he would date her.
I knew you was going to say that. Or a person who's measuring children's
Genital areas.
That part.
And that's why I say it's all a distraction.
come on.
It's all a distraction.
Wake up, people. Wake up. This was a big one. Dang, I'm like, you couldn't think of something better, smaller to do? I mean, I'm talking about like, you could think of anything smaller as a distraction. Like you wage war?
And I want you to listen to this clip again. In case you didn't hear it all, I want you to hear it one more time. Hold on just a second.
Trump avoided the military draft 5 times. In 1968, a young Donald Trump stood 6 feet 2 inches tall and was an athlete. He played baseball, football, and tennis in school. He appeared perfectly healthy as he graduated from the University of Pennsylvania. This was during one of the bloodiest years of the Vietnam War. By then, Trump had already avoided the draft 4 times through college deferments. His 5th deferment came from a medical diagnosis: bone spurs in his heels.
Over a period of time, it healed up.
Trump later said about his condition, he never needed surgery. The diagnosis appeared right after he'd been declared fit to serve. The New York Times reported that a Queens podiatrist who rented office space from Trump's father may have given the diagnosis as a favor. Trump wasn't alone in avoiding Vietnam. Famous politicians like Joe Biden and Dick Cheney also received multiple deferments. George W. Bush joined the Texas National Guard, staying safely stateside. According to military records, Trump registered for the draft in 1964. He received his first college deferment just 10 days later. The pattern continued through his college years. In 1968, after graduation, he was classified 1A, available for service. 2 months later came the bone spur diagnosis. Trump claimed the condition was short-term, yet in 1972 he was reclassified 4F, permanently unfit for service. By then, thousands of less fortunate young men had died in Vietnam. The system favored those with money and connections. Vietnam became known as a poor man's fight for good reason.
All right. So,
Now-
go ahead.
No, go ahead. You go ahead.
Well, to all y'all people that support Donald Trump, you see he done dodged the draft multiple times, but he's so quick to send somebody else over there to fight and do his dirty work. So when something happens to your child that's in the military, one of your family members in the military, or when people get the bumming over here on United States soil, we don't want to hear all that crying and all that weeping and shit. This is what you voted for. This is what you support. So stand on it. All right, what you got to say?
I was just gonna say that's pretty much what you were just saying, and not even just Trump, but he's the main one for all these politicians.
Oh, did you hear the part? Did you hear the
know what
part? The doctor who diagnosed him with the bone spurs. The doctor was rent property.
a friend of
From his daddy, from Donald Trump daddy.
And my thing is, these presidents are so quick to want to talk about war, but find ways to avoid them, not just Trump. I noticed they said, but at least Biden and all them was always trying to be against war. But I'm just saying, like, you so quick to want to start a war, but don't want to go to war.
Right. And
you want to sit on a damn couch while everybody else out here and dying. And I say that because I come from a military backing. Both parents. My mom served multiple tours in Persian Gulf War, which left lifelong scars. People don't understand that when families go over there, they don't come back the same.
Mm-hmm.
My mother lost her sight, declared legally blind. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't understand that it is a whole nother. It's a whole nother ball game out there. You know what I'm saying? People are we comfortable over here and safe to a certain point where we got our loved ones over there dying on the front line over stupidity.
Back in the days, those wars way before the internet and airplanes and shit, the leaders, the presidents used to be out there on the battlefield in the front lines. You know what I mean? They used to be out there on the front lines fighting with the troops.
And I think they should, because guess what? I feel like if your ass had to go out there, you'd do everything possible to make sure it don't happen, because you don't want to go. It's easy to want to start something where you ain't got to be the one standing on it. You ain't got to go over there and stand on business. Everybody else got to go stand on business. You know what I'm talking about? But I bet if you had to go, your ass to be trying to find a way to make it happen and make it not happen.
Right. So what you think? Don't you think that Iran, if we got nuclear weapons, every other country should be able to have nuclear weapons? How can we defend ourselves and they shouldn't defend themselves?
Right. I of course we don't want anyone. I can understand not wanting them to have one, but I agree. How can we tell somebody they can't have something that we have?
Right. It don't make sense.
Because they feel like they're at a disadvantage. So because you got one that you can come drop over here on us whenever you decide you want to, but you don't want us to have one. You know what I mean? Of course I wouldn't want them to have one. I understand why we wouldn't want them to have one, but we do have them. So if we got them, how can we tell somebody else that they can't?
Right. And we know that America invaded people the most. Out of any other country, America done invaded the most countries out of any other country. So you can only expect for these folks to want to defend themselves. That's why I say Africa, y'all African nations, please build up your military. You got too much wealth, too many natural resources. Build you up a military. Because at any moment, one president can wake up having a bad day. Oh, let's go over there and let's bomb some country over there in Africa.
Every day is a bad day for the one we got. So he just got to wake up, and all we can do is hope that he don't.
Well, yeah, I'm glad you called in. I appreciate you calling in. I'm about to conclude this video.
Most definitely.
I think it's done.
You stay safe out there now.
Yeah, you stay safe in these streets, all right? Oh, yeah, I told you earlier, these major cities, they got it on high alerts for terrorist attacks and shit. Well, you done put us in this damn predicament.
I'm just saying, man. Like, at any time, do people really realize that at any time we could possibly walk outside and that could be the last time we walk outside? And of course that's a daily, but I'm not talking about on a different level of just a natural deal. So natural, I'm talking about, people, you don't know what's going to happen at this point.
Right. Time, don't nothing last forever. Ladies, I'm gonna give you something that you can relate to when I say nothing lasts forever. Ladies, as you come in and watch this video or whatever, those voluptuous booties and titties y'all have, they not gonna last forever. Not gonna last forever. Nothing lasts forever.
Mm-hmm. And fellas, those nice, plump, good nuts you got between your legs, they drop.
Hey, we ain't turn this into no sexual content. We talking about the damn Trump.
Well, you said the booties don't last forever.
So you're right.
Don't
basically,
do our booties like that. Those nuts drop too.
Don't nothing last forever. And I think, and I hope it ain't during my lifetime or my daughter's lifetime or her daughter's or son's lifetime.
Right.
But I do feel it's coming.
Yeah, it definitely is.
I really do. I'm thinking that these folks are tired of America going around bullying the whole world.
And the sad thing is, I think even if something happened and by the grace of God that Trump just died in his sleep tonight, I don't think that there will be anything that we could that still wouldn't be enough, because I think we've given people a taste of what's possible that could happen. Like these other countries.
What's up, Chris? People don't believe shit stink. People don't believe they can catch cancer. People don't believe they can have a heart attack. People think it just happened to other people. People
Yep,
people
until
don't
it
think it
happened
can
to
happen to
him.
them. So what people never seen, they don't think it can happen.
Mhm.
And they living in this stupid ass world that they got in their head that America cannot be destroyed. I don't give a damn how powerful the United States government military is. If people team up, your power don't mean shit.
Right. 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 I saw a little skit today, and he was the guy. He was kind of pretending like it was him and two of his brothers, and of course, it was a little skit, but they was getting in the car and they had got beat up real bad, and he was saying, the one brother was like, "I'm tired of going everywhere with you. It's getting dangerous hanging out with you. Why don't you ever know how to sit up? It was 10 of them." You know what I'm talking about? Why would you be out there talking noise when it's 10 of them? Then the brother was like, "Ain't nobody finna be talking to me crazy. I'm standing on business all the time." And the brother was like, 10, 3 cannot fuck with 10 all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? Meaning like, it's only 3 of us. I don't care what it is. It's 10 of them. Well, that's kind of about how America is. It's getting dangerous with us hanging out with Trump, and it's only one of us, and it's a whole lot of other damn countries. And if all of them countries decide they want to put belt to ass to us, it don't matter what we got. That's just gonna be built to ass for us.
I didn't realize that I can comment too. When somebody comment, Chris said
Yes,
those
you
those
can.
those other countries are going to jump the USA, and yeah, they are.
I'm telling you, Chris, I'm calling to come over and hide out with you, bro. We got to get us a bunker or something.
Yeah, man. And they
And
say
I just, black people find humor in everything, but really, it's not a laughing matter. So don't nobody take that the wrong way. I don't think by no means this is a funny situation. However, that's how we do as a community. We found a joke in everything. 'Cause I guess that's how you get through. But at the end of the day, this is very serious.
it's very serious.
And it's very serious. I'm making jokes about it, but don't think that I don't know the severity of the situation. And I'm just like being the plug, man. Like, if y'all hear me, just hear my plea, man. I promise I ain't had nothing to do with that. I'm just saying, I don't know what we could do. Maybe we could bring him to y'all, like maybe we need to have a community meeting to see if we could, figure out how to get his ass and
Now watch
him
this.
and turn him
Watch
into
this.
them.
I just got an update on my phone. It says Trump vows to revenge after American soldiers killed in war with Iran. How in the hell you gonna vow to revenge after you done went your ass over there fuck with them people first?
Right. Right.
Like
They are the ones that's avenging what you did. Right. But he's an idiot.
but
He's a fucking idiot.
it's the thing about him. He's an idiot. We know it, but he got followers. Think about the racist people, right? Do you know these people give birth to offspring? They giving birth to people. So that's another generation of
Of racist
of
bigots.
filth on this planet. See, that's my thing. Yeah, I can understand you feeling the way you feel about something, but when you're giving birth and giving a whole nother generation of this negativity and this filth, that's where I had a problem with.
But hatred is learned. Is like what they say. It's taught. It's not. You're not born that way. That's something that's taught.
Donald Trump. Oh man.
Nobody is born racist. Nobody is born hating someone else. Nobody is born seeing color. You know what I mean? That you're born pure at heart.
And the same thing with people be talking about people born gay. No, you're not born gay. You're not born racist. You are taught that shit in some point in your life at an early age. Do you agree?
Yeah, I agree with the hatred. I don't know about the gay.
You think a person is born gay?
I don't know. I just know that I've seen kids at very young ages, like males that are very feminine, acting at that age that would make you be like, that baby act like a little girl. Like, but
At one, how can you distinguish if they acting like a boy or a girl at 1 year old? They barely learning how to walk.
I'm gonna say like 2 and 3, but I literally have seen it at 2 and 3. You know, but then you're just thinking, oh, they just like, oh, that's nothing. They just playing with little girls. I'm just saying, I've just seen it very, develop at very young ages, honestly.
Yeah,
And
well,
it makes me wonder, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't know. I don't want to comment on that because I don't know.
if you
You know what I
well,
mean?
I'm gonna come in because I think I know. I feel like if I can say somebody born racist, then I can say they born gay. But if I go and say nobody's born gay, then nobody's born racist. You are born innocent.
Possibly.
You come into this world innocent,
True, very true.
and it don't matter when you got some evil pedophiles on this planet. You think you got a legit babysitter, no matter what age that child is. You got people
Yeah,
that do
that's true.
evil shit to these kids, 1, 2, 6 months old. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's some evil ass people out here. That's why you got to be careful with your kids, and you got to be careful walking around in this USA, in this United States of America, y'all. It ain't gonna be safe out here for too long. Well, I hope it do, but they putting us in a situation to where we can just wake up, walk outside, and end up in a tragic incident. And it didn't even have to be like this. Those folks was actually in negotiations with America again.
Right.
After you done voided the contract that Barack Obama had with them. Play that again for y'all in case y'all missed that.
And I'm trying to understand what was the grounds for even voiding the contract.
Today,
That's the part I'm
after
trying
2
to
years of
understand.
negotiations, the United States, together with our international partners, has achieved something that decades of animosity has not. A comprehensive long-term deal with Iran that will prevent it from obtaining a nuclear weapon.
All right. So you see, well, Barack Obama had to deal with them for them to stop making nuclear weapons. And I still say they were stupid as hell for agreeing to that, knowing that at any time America can go over there and invade. I wouldn't have took that deal even then. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hell no. But they did it, and he had it worked out just fine. But we had the orange guy come in with his ego and his stinking ass draws, cause he fought all over the place, don't eat nothing but McDonald's, and goddamn it, drank Coca-Colas, and I can't stand this motherfucker, y'all. Y'all just don't know, I can't stand him. I gotta put this picture up of him again. I cannot stand him. Look at him.
And where do you find these damn pictures of this man?
Look at this guy, man. This guy ain't never whooped nobody's ass. Ain't never fought nobody, but he want to send y'all kids and daddies and shit over there to fight. That pisses me off. And you got these people following him like he's some tough guy. They don't remember Donald Trump before he became into this political world, well, he was just Donald Trump with a lot of money. They act like they forget when he was just a regular Donald Trump with money.
What the fuck do Don? So how old was he? I wonder in this picture. And so did his wife look at him and say, "Oh my God, I just can't wait to get laid by him."
And they say this is a high school picture, and they say he was a model.
A model.
Yeah, that was he say, isn't Russia taking? Yeah, oh yeah. Thank you for saying that, Chris. All right. So you go over there to Iran, who ain't did nothing to nobody, and they just bombed Iran. They killed one of their defense leaders, I think, during the first Donald Trump term. So not only did you avoid a contract with them, you killed one of their leaders years ago when you was president the first time. So here it is, you got Russia done invaded Ukraine, but you ain't went your ass over there to Russia. If you for the people like you say you is, then you would go over there and do something to Russia for invading Ukraine. And they also invaded Crimea. Crimea is another little country over there that they invaded years ago. But America ain't do nothing to Russia. To me, I think, in my opinion, I don't know what it is. I think Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin, the president over there in Russia, I think Putin either got some on Donald Trump, blackmailing him some type of way, or Donald Trump is some type of I don't know if I want to call it an agent or what, but it's like he trying to destroy.
Yeah, working with Russia.
Yeah, he working with Russia.
Planning him, because they do that. They plant people in the States, and he ain't got to be Russian to be that. You know what I mean? You got traitors of like U.S. that people are traders that are working with other countries. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So what would make you think that? Hell yeah, it's something. You're right. It's something with him in Russia. I don't care.
And with us being
The
a
shit don't smell right.
with black folks being a minority, as they say, with us being a minority, all he got to do is run his campaign on some racist type shit. So we the minority, and he got all these racist ass people hearing what he's saying. He gonna get their vote.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
Man, this shit crazy out here, y'all. This
It
shit
really
crazy.
is. That's your boy though.
Yeah, I've been wondering, like, why the hell you ain't, if you for the people, if you want a democracy, if you want peace, go take your ass, go straight in Russia. Tell them what they doing is wrong by killing those people over there. But America been want to go to war with Iran, all because of Israel, listening to Israel, right? You
Right.
remember? You remember? I think it was Saddam Hussein said he wanted to kill George Bush. George Bush manipulated the whole United States fucking government to make them think it was weapons of mass destruction. And guess what? Ain't find out
Now
goddamn one
and
weapon.
not a goddamn. I was just gonna say not a goddamn firecracker. Lord Jesus, fix it.
These folks manipulate your mind, man. They what they do, they mind fuck you. If you let them. Only way somebody can fuck you physically or mind in the mind if you let them. Don't be stupid, y'all. Don't be naive. Do not be stupid. Don't listen to everything you hear on the news. Do some research because a lot of people didn't even know that Barack Obama had a deal with Iran. A lot of people didn't even know that. But here he is talking about he want to revenge after American soldiers killed in the war. Motherfucker, they revenging for what you did. You came over there and killed their leader. If somebody come over here in the United States and kill the president of the United States, they can only expect the same. Revenge. Only for the ones that follow Donald Trump, though.
Right.
Because for some of us, that'll be a good damn thing. Oh man, that'll make, you know, I know everybody gotta go, right? Some of us,
Right.
some of us have tragic deaths. Some of us go naturally in our sleep. It just depends. But I ain't gonna lie to you. You know those little things that the little kids have at the birthday parties? They had the little hats on, the little like a little triangle hat, the birthday party. And
Mhm.
then they put the thing that you put in their mouth and it blow out. Whoo!
Yeah.
I swear to God, I'm gonna get that shit. If it ever happened while I'm still doing these live streams, I'm gonna have me a goddamn hat on and I'm gonna have my little blow thing. I'm gonna have that little, what you call them things,
I don't know, but I know what you're talking about.
I'm gonna blow that motherfucker so hard. I'm gonna have me a bottle of champagne too. Like
We're
I'm at
gonna
a,
have to get one and put it on the desk on standby.
yeah, yeah,
Hopefully we get to use it.
yeah, I'm gonna have me a bottle of champagne. I might go buy me some Cristal that day.
You gonna have about a Henny.
Nah, that's a celebration. I'm gonna have me some goddamn Cristal. And I'm not saying I wish death upon nobody. I'm just saying if it was to happen. If it was to happen, I don't wish death on nobody. But if it was to happen, I think if you take away rapists, murderers, especially these pedophiles, the ones that's in the Epstein files, racists,
Chris
the
said
world will
three
be a
other.
better place. I see it. I see it.
Okay.
3 other countries got nuclear weapons, but the USA don't say anything. Exactly, Chris. That's my point. So,
Right.
so, all right. So that lets you know it really ain't about the nuclear weapon then, because you wanna go over there to them because they got nuclear weapons. All right. What allows these people? What allow us to have nuclear weapons? I don't think no country should have a damn nuclear weapon. It can only cause destruction. What can a nuclear weapon do to benefit the human race?
Not a dang thing.
Not a damn thing. If they let off
No.
a nuclear weapon, it ain't gonna make us live longer. It ain't gonna make us more healthier. It ain't gonna make the prices of eggs go down. It ain't gonna take away racism. Ain't nothing a nuclear weapon can do but cause destruction.
Right. Facts. Facts.
But some people,
Well,
huh? Oh yeah, I thank you for
I
calling
just,
in. I gotta conclude this video.
yeah.
I think I've been in
Yep.
about a good hour.
Yep. Most definitely. Y'all stay safe out there, man. Everybody find them a rock. I know it won't help none,
Oh yeah, keep your head on the swivel.
but
Soon I get.
have a great night.
All right, you too. Have a good night. All right, y'all. So those who still watching, I'm gonna play. This, I think Chris, you just came here, so I'm gonna play this video for you one time. But before I play it, I'm gonna let you know Donald Trump ain't tough as he make people think he is. All right, Donald Trump is a fucking actor. What was that show? He wasn't even good at acting. What was that damn show he had where he was firing folks on the show? Damn. Anyways, anyways, Chris, this for y'all who just coming in. Check this out. I'm gonna play two videos for you first. I'm gonna play two. Play this one first.
Combat operations continue at this time in full force, and they will continue until all of our objectives are achieved. CENTCOM shared the news that 3 U.S. military service members have been killed in action. As one nation, we grieve for the true American patriots who have made the ultimate sacrifice, and sadly, there will likely be more. Before it ends, that's the way it is.
Yeah, The Apprentice. That's what it was. The Apprentice. All right. He didn't have no soul, no compassion. No compassion.
Trump avoided the military draft 5 times. In 1968, a young Donald Trump stood 6 feet 2 inches tall and was an athlete. He played baseball, football, and tennis in school. He appeared perfectly healthy as he graduated from the University of Pennsylvania. This was during one of the bloodiest years of the Vietnam War. By then, Trump had already avoided the draft 4 times through college deferments. His 5th deferment came from a medical diagnosis: bone spurs in his heels.
Over a period of time, it healed up.
Trump later said about his condition, he never needed surgery. The diagnosis appeared right after he'd been declared fit to serve. The New York Times reported that a Queens podiatrist who rented office space from Trump's father may have given the diagnosis as a favor. Trump wasn't alone in avoiding Vietnam. Famous politicians like Joe Biden and Dick Cheney also received multiple deferments. George W. Bush joined the Texas National Guard, staying safely stateside. According to military records, Trump registered for the draft in 1964. He received his first college deferment just 10 days later. The pattern continued through his college years. In 1968, after graduation, he was classified 1A, available for service. 2 months later came the bone spur diagnosis. Trump claimed the condition was short-term, yet in 1972 he was reclassified 4F, permanently unfit for service. By then, thousands of less fortunate young men had died in Vietnam. The system favored those with money and connections. Vietnam became known as a poor man's fight for good reason.
Well, in concluding this video, to all you Trump supporters, you got your president. I hope you're satisfied with him. When the tables turn on America, and which I hope it don't. I love America. I live here, but I can always critique America. Just like when people try to critique you and your actions, me and my actions, everybody can be critiqued. Everything and everybody can be critiqued. The tables will one day turn. So I hope everybody's prepared and acknowledge the fact that the tables can turn. So be ready. Stay prayed up, y'all. Stay prayed up. And good night. God bless.